well, Fallen knows everybody.
He made them.
He is Brazil.
He is Brazil, and he pretty much is the reason that Imperial was formed in the first place.
Ooh, fast tunnel push. 3 players just tried to push up into the tunnels. And, well, if Imperial wanted to fight against FURIA, they found one. Unfortunately, they lost them. Both sides of the split go down. And we have a very comfortable-looking FURIA here in the pistol. No way, Jose. Should never be able to pull this one off. Gets his first one. Sits on 84 HP, smoked out of the doorway. A little peek towards the window with the flash. A pry from the T side. He hears the climbing of the boxes in middle. He's feeling surrounded. He's scared, and he has to concede because he knows he has no chance, Mo. It's FURIA with the pistol.
No way. It's all in the name, baby. The most surprising stat about this match is that FURIA have not won a best of 3 since June 2nd.
That's a lifetime in Counter-Strike.
And this is a best of 3 right here. Now, of course, the best of 3s they lost were to decent teams. Maus, I mean, some good teams. But the best of 1s, they've had a lot more success in.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and those teams they beat were more around the level of Imperial, closer to top 15, maybe around top 10 on their best day. But FURIA definitely still not proving themselves totally with this new lineup yet.
Very nice headshot out of try. Unfortunately for Imperial, there's more where the first one came from. There's only 36 health between FURIA and getting dismantled on that long push.
It was actually kind of wild.
Because they felt so adamant in trading out on long, I'm willing to give it to them. Sure, you only got away with 36 health, but you only need 1.
That's right. And if they had like 1 player lurking, then maybe they lose. But they did it together.
Good trade train out from FURIA. Skulls FURIA just feels right.
It does. And a new coach in play just sort of gives them new perspective potentially. I mean, there's a whole bunch of new stuff going on for this roster. As Bled put it, he has been impressed with the T sides of this lineup. From my POV though, there's still so much testing to be due, different maps. And maybe FURIA weren't going to anticipate the map pick of Dust2.
But it's okay because everybody can play Dust2. It's a classic. Now featuring a new box. Oof, into the fight. Phelps decides to try and take a peek, but nobody there to shoot at, so he ends up just losing half health.
And look at this round. The utility disadvantage. The health now coming down. Imperial can't reclaim any space without physically going towards it, and Phelps does the jump up.
Yeah, making the most of the new position. It's not only a great way to climb into bomb sites, it's also just a strong angle, I feel like, as time has gone on. It's just one more threat for the elbow extension to have to deal with. Try with the trade frag. No way in sight. Double kill. Doesn't matter if you have lesser nades. Doesn't matter if you have lesser health, because it's 4 members up from Imperial as they nab their first round win.
Pretty incredible, because again, the only way they could have stopped that is with Phelps re-aggressing, and he found the perfect time to do so.
This angle, you know, this is
yeah, it's a solid
product
angle
of the new box, and it really does give the 8 defense something more to work with.
It is definitely 100%, and I think like it's an angle, it's something that you can clear for sure. If you're coming up on the steps, you don't have to look at anything else, but it's still just a brand new spot that the CTs can stand in when normally they would be up on the top of the railing looking down the steps and then falling down. It's even more safe. So they really made an argument for being okay without utility in that moment. So it didn't affect them much.
Just lean on the bullets. But, of course, D2, you can keep it simple. You can go all in on a B hit. You can just send these smokes over top, pressure your back player in VINI, and hope to swarm through. Shall they plant the bomb? We'll find out. VINI dodging flashbangs. He's swarmed, but he's got Descenti still to work with, and help from the car with 2.
Oh.
Then the fast window peek comes in. That's going to alleviate the pressure just when FURIA thought they had it going. Yuri to the 1v3, toppled by Try, and that's 3. Alive Imperial.
Would this be a confusing result for you if Imperial won?
No.
No.
To me, it's like every time there's a Brazilian bonanza, good old South American head-to-head.
You ever had some British barbecue?
Yeah, you know, yeah, I sure love tomatoes and mushrooms.
Fogo de Mezzi.
I never write any Brazilian team off when they're playing other Brazilians because they play against each other domestically so often. Yeah. And I think that, Fallen brings it up. Furia kind of plays the others less because they're just not in all the qualifiers. But
yeah,
it's just such intimate knowledge of one another.
It's all Fallen's fault too. Made all these guys.
Ah, damn it.
Taught them all a little bit too much.
Fallen's got so many people to shoot at, he doesn't know where to look, and the pressure is real here for Imperial. Tag for 99. Cerrado back in with the scout, and
I can't even go that high. 99. Very close to death.
As close as he could be.
What do you think about a bleed out mechanic?
A bleed out mechanic?
4 HP, you bleed out over 40 seconds.
Nah, man.
It's not necessary, is it?
No, because then it's like, oh, well, then we'll introduce a bandage mechanic. And if you buy bandages at the start of the round, you can stop your bleeding effect.
You like Daisy.
No. Nope.
You can't disagree with that.
Don't play it anymore. Nope.
Like it. Okay.
Ever since I froze to death that one time, I've never played again.
Oh, were you role-playing?
Nope, I just found a can of frozen beans, and I didn't have any way to heat it up. And then I realized, wow, I've played this game for 40 minutes, starved to death, and have to restart.
Speaking of heating up, is Phelps ready for this flash probably to come in?
Don't overcook these beans.
Yeah, they might be timing it. Here it comes.
Nicely done, but the pop-up from Xbox is a little better. So Furia well primed for the first assault, but queue up the second hit. Looks like No Way could try to make a move. Do they have flashes? No. So maybe he just plays counter flash, leans on, tries contact.
This might actually work out better because now no one plays anti, and they are spotting from behind, but this smoke should separate them.
Trying to charge through right into the line.
Wow, that's beautiful protocols.
Excellent nade two from Try. And so man advantage established off that. Cerrado going hunting in mid. Just made it past a very hot start from Try, by the way.
They might just jump into him now because it's so late.
10 and 2. But he misses the snap.
They want it to go B, but now I don't think they want to.
It's like, where isn't he? They do go back. He gets tagged.
Yeah. And they know the rotations are here. Furia are going to have to clasp their hands for this.
Ooh, good trade. Try still up and in the action. Nice double kill from him to close out the round. That's 3 on the round, thanks to the nade that finished the cat push. 12 and 2, 6 rounds in.
Damn, dude, that's our boy.
9Z.
We were the official 9Z casters with the Try iteration specifically.
Yep.
And then it became really about Max. It used to be about Try and Max together. And it was heartbreaking to see them split apart eventually. But, I mean, you could see that Try is that kind of player that he's going to be good no matter where he goes. Individually, such a talent.
Oh my god, he's not stopping. Just getting a...
Oh my god, he's killing everybody.
Jesus Christ! Somebody stop him. Nobody's going to stop him this time, you'd think. But that Tech 9 shows it's got a bit of teeth. Chomps on 2, and Yuri, taps No Way out of the round. Luckily for Imperial, Decente's their top ramp, and man, this is a very, very electric game so far on Dust2. This is the kind of Dust2 that I don't mind watching.
I've just been missing watching Brazilian teams play. That's what I've realized. They just bring such energy to the map. They're sitting below us right now, which is really cool.
Yeah, this setup here in Cologne, very fun. We're up in the rafters.
Kind of like perverts right now, just above.
Yeah, okay.
Watching the players.
Yep. Well.
Standing right over their shoulder, breathing. They're pretty far down, though.
We're in the rafters of the room. You look down, you see 8 different 5-player setups. You stand behind them. If you go actually check Sponge's Twitter, he posted a picture of it earlier today. He tweeted it of just kind of the top-down view. So do yourself a favor. The atmosphere here is electric. It feels like we are really kicking off the second half of 2024 because why? It's Cologne.
It's Cologne, and it's also the race to get good before 2025, where everything opens up and everything changes. Everyone wants to be good for that moment.
Nice kill here from No Way as smoke is opened. Cello gonna smoke the doorway. Fallen no longer able to peel anybody off middle, if there is, which there is, someone here. Fallen versus Try. 1-6, 13-3. Ouch. Fallen gets tagged up as he misses his chance. Nade almost finishing him, but 8 HP on an op, still enough. Clearly. He puts down the young gun. Man advantage gone for a moment. Oh, Phelps gets dinked. That's not good for the A defense. Trying to hang on here, looking to tether with No Way. 45 to the clock as they burn the defender and kill the closest rotate. So
No Way doesn't want to fight this more.
Don't blame him. 18 HP will not stop the bomb plant. And it looks like after getting a little bullied these last few rounds, FURIA may have found a way back in. All you have to do is kill Try.
And now Dust2 has an option. He can jump up if he'd like to.
Yeah, call him Ascenti. But he decides not to climb. Instead, he just waits out that smoke, regains vision, sees nothing. FURIA have gone very quiet in this post plant.
They're holding both exits now. Fallen, missing his chance. A little scary for him. He's low.
Yeah, he wants to go back right into the lying weights of Dust2, who he's got another chance on the players on the cross. Yeah, make it costly. 2 headshots.
And the op is over here to pick up as well. Damn.
Oh, that's one of those rounds where like, FURIA, you win. And then you look at the state of them and they're just a pile of corpses.
But at what cost? 3 players below $4,000 after that round ends.
Ouch.
And they're the ones. Wow, yeah. Doesn't feel as much like a victory now. It's still nice to get back into this, but that actually it jeopardizes the half. Wow. 5 Galeals after losing every player last round. Very nice pickup in that post plant. Exit punishing setup.
Oh, wow. Nice, dude. Try is just a bit of an animal at the moment.
And he's a Dust2 player as well.
Clearly. VINI's got the AUG. VINI's still living in 2019.
No,
he defined
But
the
he was in
SG
2019 and 2016.
Oh, fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And everyone tried to be like him. But they didn't have the right teeth. Quesarado, it's like he somehow has no idea what's about to happen, but will probably be ready somehow. Okay. Almost.
Remember, Blez life on the line. Quesarado 3-8.
Yeah, he did make a big bet on Quesarado.
Said if anybody in the server could be relied on, if he had to put his life on one player's performance,
maybe he
was
meant
Quesarado's.
Could have pronounced it incorrectly.
Absolutely did not. I appreciate you trying to give your friend an out.
Almost the same amount of syllables. And
however, it just ain't looking pretty. And to be fair, I'll protect Bled too. We didn't know what FURIA were going to bring to Dust2. Imperial didn't know what FURIA would bring to Dust2. They had to bank on their own ability, and thus far, very good.
Very good. It does feel like a very interesting veto where Imperial, we're setting this up.
This round ends up being a little slower, but at the final 20 seconds, we're going to get that commitment up elbow. Bomb is on the second player in. It's getting delayed and now down to 15. You've got 10 seconds to spare. Phelps is climbing up. He gets spammed down, but they just don't extend fast enough nor far enough. And time's definitely going to be a factor here. They have not been given a chance to plant. They get the kills. And if only they could have found VINI. But all the kills on A. VINI just tucks, waits, and in the nicest way VINI does, he just lets the time expire, gets the job done, and kills one after time.
After time death. After all of that.
Flurry of kills from the T's coming up elbow.
It was all this utility. It was a molly.
5 seconds. At 5 seconds, they are in a 2v4.
And then a 2v1. It was all that perfect utility just to delay them until they were in the red. Molly, nade, flash, and an op shot. Imperial lasting beyond Fallen is just something I could not imagine. I just couldn't imagine it.
That's fair, but
the
you know
VINI
what?
IGL is such a pleasant surprise.
That is, and also we always give them credit. Oh,
wow,
Phelps.
Didn't even see anything.
Clearing Case Serrato. We give them credit because Imperial are also one of the teams that trusted younger, inexperienced players. Right? We talk about kind of the Brazilian scene getting bogged down by buyouts. Well, Imperial found the solution. They go from one of the most expensive purchases ever in terms of making this legacy nostalgia Brazilian roster. You sell them off to FURIA, and you buy young whippersnappers. And now those snappers are whipping. We got Imperial up 6-3, looking to hang on to the B site. Try rotates in with his pistol for his 16th frag in 9 rounds. Comes through smoke and gets a second USP kill because seemingly he can do no wrong.
The confidence right there. He's asking for a flash to come in after he shoots his op with just a USP. Oh, and Phelps created a nice gap for himself with the full spam on the smoke. I don't think Case Serrato could see him back through it, actually. From his perspective, it didn't look like it. Pretty successful half here for Imperial.
And it just keeps going. Ooh, it's throwing a frag out in order to cover your fast approach so that you can go attack the doors. Tricky. Try. Ready.
Never hurts to try.
Skulls gets sidelined to Senti. Nice rifle work here. He's just going to welcome into the push. He's got teammates coming out from CT spawn, though. Try takes down another. He is 19-6.
Oh! Damn, they are playing ferocious CS right now.
This is fun.
Try is all over the place, looking solid. I mean, all the setups look pretty good, too. It doesn't feel like he's the only reason they're winning rounds, even though he's definitely been a core part.
No, definitely not. I mean, we got No Way, Descenti. Again,
Try is such a good pickup.
The two young riflers alongside Try. Everybody putting it forward, right? If you have Imperial win conditions, you're looking at it.
100%.
Phelps, Vinny, take a back seat. Sit down, why don't you?
Ooh, Case Serrato. Blah.
Fallen. See ya. Kind of stuck between two Molotovs, trying to turn from flashes and left on a silver platter for the CTs to scoop up. This is the final round of the half. A half that has, what, it's been, what, 9 minutes since this started?
Yeah.
Like, how are we?
Definitely not more than that.
How are we a half deep? Oh, good kill from Case Serrato.
I think he saw both.
I believe so, too.
Let's see how the AUG fares.
Yeah, that timing. Now he's thinking about the suicide push or whether another CT's coming, but No Way's also concerned about the possibility. It's a dangerous game of ring around the rosy.
Oh, they're killing the clock right now. Just keeping them spread out, and Case Serrato has the bomb. They're literally just waiting for this punish. Case Serrato is positive. He doesn't think that that his opponent knows he's here. No Way's coming in finally.
Oh, just as he turns. You're kidding.
Wow, you got to shoot, though.
He's going to milk this?
Right?
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. What?
Descenti comes in to save it. Tag on Yuri, too. I blame the AUG. Cello's on the recovery. He's got to climb back up that Xbox.
Now, this round is definitely alive, though.
100%. But you do still have an anchor inside A. Try, of course, could be right here to end it. And the T's don't have any utility left. That nade from CT spawn almost ends them. Yuri, a single point of HP, and the only thing left between Imperial's 9th. We didn't know what to expect from Dust2, but god damn, Imperial have brought that pace. Try again. I don't think so, FURIA. In the face of Imperial's Opper, they have been bodied in the first half of Dust 2. Santino Regal puts up an impressive 21 kills in the very first half of the map. I mean, just outclassing everyone else in the server.
ADR through the roof with this guy, and yeah, he's not a brand new talent. He's somebody that he's just been bubbling up for a long time.
What's crazy, though, 19 years old, by the way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We've been talking about him for 3 years now?
Yeah, since he was 16, he was opping on
what the hell?
9Z.
So, a budding career.
Ahead of him. 100%. That's a very stark contrast to VINI's 1 kill, but they have 9 rounds.
Yeah, but VINI's 1 kill got a 1v2.
That's true. Yeah, and they did a fantastic job on setups last half.
Yep. And thank you both teams for just reminding everybody that Counter-Strike can be so fun. That was an electric half of CS. And I think something that maybe we sometimes only get when Brazilians fight Brazilians.
Yes. It's just too
all aboard.
Charged electrons.
More skulls. It's him and it's K-Serato inside sight. They are getting swarmed. The Berettas, however, hold off long enough for that peek to come through from CT soon. No, sir, not fast enough.
Didn't help
it is
him.
3 players inside of the B site, bomb included. Yuri and Fallen on the retake, no kit included. And Try is locked in, looking for his 23rd frag.
He's not going to peek again.
He just keeps his little head tucked. Gives him a little hope. But guess what? I'm not standing back up. VINI's got the window. Descenti. Oh, had the tunnels, but Try does go for it again. Now, they didn't know if there would be a tunnels flank, so maybe they were looking for confirmation. Once they get it, VINI doubles his frags just like that. 3 here in the T-side pistol, pushing Imperial to the double digits.
Damn, they got here fast. Really nice Dust 2 so far. They're making FURIA look like chumps. FURIA haven't won a best of 3 in 2 months. Everyone doesn't realize that because they've been winning best of 1s, but if they can't do it versus Imperial, well, that would be a step down in competition from the teams they've lost to so far, which are sort of like, okay, that's fine. You lose a best of 3 to Mouse, that happens. Not much of a game here from FURIA thus far.
Yeah, I mean, again, their Dust 2 was this unknown entity. Fallen. Oh, love the flash here, gentlemen. Oh, nice stuff. 2 for Fallen, 1 for Yuri. Oh, then the recovery begins. It is Descenti versus Yuri, who still hasn't grabbed a gun. Oh, he's scrambling.
He just wants anything. Oh, he's got one.
That's big. He's got the AK.
Wait,
but now Descenti's got a pistol, and it works! How does the T get a USP frag to close once Yuri grabs the AK?
He doesn't even realize his teammate was out there, that he gave up a gun, but he hit the shot instantly. They didn't even react.
Make it make sense.
What a crazy round from all of these FURIA players. All the pistol kills that came out were
just
shot.
10 fights, 9 deaths over here on long. Talk about a bloodbath.
This is a lot like round 2. They got so close to winning.
Descenti with the pistol. Back into the long fight. This is guns up from FURIA. If they've got any fight in them in Dust 2, it's got to start here and now. Smokes in abundance on long. 2 CTs should be dead, but K-Serato escaping with a single point of health. Fallen wants to take the angle, and he will dish it back the other way. Very nicely done. There's fights all over the place. Good luck observing this. Cello, he's trying to hang on. The smoke gets popped open. We go 4v4 at a minute 20, and things start to become composed.
Yeah, be careful, though. I mean, in this situation, they didn't take Cat back, and Long is still in control of the T's. They wanted to retake that. K-Serato lives on 1 health. Falling up above. And it is much easier now to retake Cat. You can do it by yourself. But Skulls, he's got to be the right corroborator of information here as he plays inside the B side, and
it's open though.
Fake util smokes come out. Oh, that's a perfect chance. Perfect timing from Descenti.
We were talking about Try so much. We forgot Descenti has very quickly climbed up behind him. Now 19 and 8. Again, the 3 win conditions. No way Descenti and Try. That core, that young core of talent brought forth on Imperial, currently propelling them to a huge outcome if...
We didn't plant yet.
If they close this. If they were planning on going for the post-plant long, that'd be one thing. But Try plant safe.
Oh my god, that's the perfect play.
From tunnels to B site, in with the
What?
attempted kill. And now
How do you lose that?
Phelps and Try are going to have to queue up the
Oh
close.
my god, he didn't see that.
2 CTs very low, and Try's going to lock this one in. Surely. Skulls looking
Connor,
for the
keep gagging.
jumping headshot.
Keep talking, Connor.
It's just madness.
No shot. Oh my god, that flank was just like 100%. 100% flank, free kill, no problem for Descenti. Perfectly timed. He's definitely going to get the kill.
After that
was it.
laser beam of a frag on Xbox too.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, Skulls. I mean, if there's anybody trying to put up a fight, it's the 16-12 scoreline of Skulls. A little Hail Mary here with the jumping attempt, but that's 12.
Might look back on this game as a veto win, as Imperial have clearly shown they're the more comfortable Dust2 team.
This is my favorite map we've cast so far this second half of the year, dude. This is awesome.
Yeah.
We get the trades back. Imperial wanted a piece of Dust2, and it was a good call, seemingly. Can they close out this 3v3 with advantage? It's just the fact that all these fights are stringy. Look at the radar. We have 3 separate 1v1s. That could have been, but Imperial decided to pump the brakes a bit.
Yeah, and it's up to FURIA to like sort of try to reassess the situation. Oh, could have been a good chance. Descenti right now just does not miss, except for last round.
Oh man, 22 kills, 24 frags on Try, 22 kills on Descenti.
Incredible, incredible. I want to hold my breath for the next map because that's where things could definitely drastically change.
Right.
Again, if we find out that FURIA got totally caught off guard. But what are we watching right now?
I mean,
perfect CS from Imperial.
I have tears in the corners of my eyes. This has been so fun to cast because it's just been so electric, so nonsensical. Now, Bled did say that Nuke was a 100% lock-in for FURIA, but if his assessment of Quesarado is to go off of, Bled may be dangling from the balcony by the end of the night. We may need to sacrifice the man. It is goofs and gaffs and laughs across the board here for Imperial. They wanted Dust2, they took Dust2, and they did it in record time.
Oh, we have seen good Nuke here from FURIA recently, and it's definitely the map everybody is talking about with this lineup, but I think it's also a map that everyone is watching for with FURIA. I'm sure that Imperial readied up for this, and they showed they had a great veto to get into Dust2 and showed us what they did with it. So let's see if they can once again put up this T side that's going to look good, but Descenti this series, man, he's been a force.
I mean, how's he do it? How does he make it look so easy? Topples 2 players outside, leaves VINI to try and hold off down lower, and he will. VINI's good for 1 inside the control. You've got the 2 last T's in sight.
Oh,
wow.
VINI!
How does he do it?
VINI with 1 kill as the half ended on Dust2, sitting beside his teammate Descenti with 21 frags. Just pops off now on Nuke. Nuke.
I want to see these ones on sight, man. He reopens those doors.
Bow.
Nice, just crouches in. And who does he best there, Launders? Who was that last guy that he absolutely owned?
Cerrado.
Don't forget about it. Right in, of course. Right in with a force. All they can get are the Tech 9. Skulls,
right.
That's not his fault. Quesarado walked in the fire. No victim blaming. Try.
Oh, the bomb. It actually gets by.
Okay, that's one thing. Downstairs into the lower sight. Cello looking to just punch in the digits.
Ooh, rare animation.
What are we watching?
They don't know it's here. They must know now it's not downstairs. Oh. Okay.
Things are weird, but he goes for the reload and jumps into the open as if not expecting another CT to be nearby.
No idea.
They're going to go for the retake with no kit. Cello, can you do this? He's got an MP9 to grab. He's locking horns with a player here. We get support going down in util. Cello not sure where the players got off to. Bomb is planted back sight. Descenti comes off. And he gets the kill, but...
Yeah, he's got it.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't have it?
He bails.
And the 1v3?
FURIA to win the following.
No way they won like that. Wait, was that 1v3 or 1v4 even?
1v3.
Oh my god. The bomb dropped in a 2v4 to lower, to plant. Then this happened. Cello, how
and also
have you
because
done?
the smoke is in the middle of the site and it didn't get all the way to the back
Yeah,
site.
he could just try to stick it.
We're going to have a weird series, aren't we?
100%.
The good kind of weird. The kind of weird where you find out something about yourself in the middle of it all. Forced by right back from the opposing counter-terrorist forces.
Oh.
He doesn't see him. Yuri didn't see him in garage just now. Are you serious?
Didn't see him at all.
Even though he was fully on a screen.
Both of them didn't see each other. First saw Yuri at the top of garage, and now Phelps is going to be very careful, so... Oh, but he's peeking out a little bit. Yuri, if he clears this properly...
Senti comes up. Oh, misses his chance. Clean one from Skulls. VINI hits a deeg.
Phelps, if you peek...
VINI hits a deeg from hell.
They aren't ready for this.
They're stomping loudly into the lying weight of Phelps, who's getting tagged up.
No!
Still comes out. Yuri didn't see him. Yuri can't shoot him. And Imperial will bounce right back. What?
I miss Brazilian Counter-Strike so much.
Who, what, when, where, how?
Who started with the Senti once again, man. He's the guy.
Give me the VINI deek.
VINI Deke from hell, right?
Or from the heavens. Depends on who you were cheering for.
And last round they probably should have won. This round they probably should have just lost, actually.
Holy moly.
And Imperial pull it right back.
Va va voom. They go for the all-in force, and it really doesn't net them too much, but if they can catch Imperial slipping, this early back and forth could end up favoring FURIA, but they've got to pull it off again. So with two players crossing to Secret, here comes the ramp hit. No flash for him. And so no way, only getting away with one's not half bad. Here on Vent, we get Phelps holding, but the Tech-9
Wait a second.
They still get through. With an M4 picked up on Fallen, Descenti throws himself down, but then he exposes the case Serrato, and now we've got a 1v3. It worked again.
What? What just happened?
I'm going to take off my headset. You call me over when things make sense.
Yeah. Well, you might not come back because this was incredibly puzzling round. All right. Run and trade.
I'm exhausted.
But, I mean, all FURIA have to do is just win the next round.
Yes.
And maybe it does all make sense.
That's why, honestly, this force back in, just go for it, because this back and forth, as long as you come out on top of it, could be really worth its weight in gold.
You get a bonus of 2 rounds guaranteed. Yeah. And that's always going to favor the T side. Oh my god, they both died!
What?
They ran and saved like 40 seconds ago and both died. Yeah, right. So now there's a chance that Imperial are going to counter buy. Because they're spending all of their money. What? They basically chose to die. Maybe they want bled dead.
CT's forced. Imperial forced again. They're in.
Oh, man. Yeah, because...
2 MP9s, FAMAS, M4.
Look at the amount of money that FURIA have. They've spent it all once again. All right.
This is unbelievable.
Welcome to Groundhog Day as we get closer to 13 rounds.
Step by step.
Total reset of the situation again.
1 step forward, 1 step back.
Miss nade. Miss mini smoke. And there is it's a suspicious amount of grenades here from the CT side. They're wondering,
What?
Phelps unspotted. You can't let a guy like this go unspotted because you know he's going to come forward.
Fallen's using the util. Cello's coming back.
You know he's going to keep pushing.
MP9 blindside.
Oh, he got two!
You're, again.
No.
With lesser weapons again.
No.
5 rounds back and forth.
Connor, last round they chose to die to the bomb.
They tried to run.
They kept running closer to the explosion. and now they're 3v5.
Phelps drops loud. If there's a weak link, it should be Vinny's Deagle. Should be. We already saw him rip a head off from hell to outer red. He's got support and Descenti up in the rafters. There's always a chance Phelps comes flying back up ladder. They don't know if he went down there and then walked off into the B site. They've got no clue what's really being set up here. It's been so quiet for Imperial over the last 20 seconds. Here it comes, the walkout from FURIA, bolstered even by Heaven. And as they come out, now that D gets to activate. They think back vent's cleared. Now they see it. This is looking like 4 alive. Quesarado baits him into the wide swing. 4 up, free AKs, and we go back and forth again.
Yeah, but this time FURIA.
No bomb plant.
No bomb plant, and they go up against a lot of saves. Are they going to say uncle?
They're forced by.
They're forced by.
Let's go.
Yeah, because you know what? The last one they won basically off Tech 9s anyway.
Yep. True. Very true.
Honestly, if they win this round, though, you know, we got to throw blood in the volcano right now. Just for no reason.
This is the gift that keeps on giving. Exposed to the M4. Oh, trade frag from Fallen.
Well, 1-for-1 is how you do it.
Try has an M4 and he's shooting a Deagle from Heaven.
The rotation's a little bit laggy. Noah gets in a position. Oh, MP9, he's been heard. No second player to layer up. 2 spotting.
Oh my god, trades again.
No way. They have vent control. These low rotations, they just don't know how to do it.
Vinny gets burned off his angle. That's some presence shown from double doors. Another set of legs out from control.
Straw's plant.
As long as Quesarado holds on to vent, though, Vinny's given a bit more space. It's going to be a tough one for Descenti to rotate down unless the ramp players succeed first. That'll draw the vent anchoring Quesarado away, and then only maybe can Descenti get in. But guess what? There's also no kit.
No,
and there's also no success coming out from the double up inside of the ramp room. It works again.
No way they won again.
Force buys every time. 5 rounds in a row.
There ain't no way they just won that.
How many people died of bomb?
Urian Skulls, he's dead, right? Oh, okay. All right. Oh my god.
Why was Try firing a Deagle from Heaven through the smoke when he has an M4 on his back?
I have no idea. He must have used all his ammo, right? There ain't no way, bro. Same hit, lower with the Tech 9s. It just works out again.
Just keep smiling.
But this time you get a buy-in from both sides because it's 2 guns saved from Imperial plus the last one saved. Full buy in the end.
We got there. All right, the first gun round of Nuke.
No, but every round is still going to be worth 2 for the winner if it switches.
Oh, man.
You're in this constant jeopardy. Oh my god.
And he traded. Jello wrapping around the smoke. Phelps has just turned back now. Smoke is fading, but
spotted.
Wow. 1 spotted, plus the util comes over from bottom silo. So that's 2 outside, he knows it. 1 committed to secret, the other could always double back. Sure enough, that is what's happening. Bomb heading to lobby, fallen low on the roof.
I would call a timeout immediately after this round if I was Imperial and just say, hey, let's start secret. Because their rotations to lower are so sort of confused. That they're a little late. Descenti could win this off a frag zone. Man, he has been so nuts when it comes to the aim. His peaks have been perfect.
Not overstepping a boundary either. Cello, as the Molotov pops, busts window, hoping that's covered the audio. But all the while, Descenti's just churning through this door attack.
And Fallen's just trying to bait, I think, to see if there's a ramp kill, but there isn't any. However, he can get to heaven.
Yep. And again, I think they covered the audio with the window, with the molly pop. I don't think anybody upstairs is holding. Maybe Try's got this angle held, but he'd be the only one. Yeah, okay, he is sat there, Mustang waiting, and Fallen slides out with one frag in the 1v4. It goes back again.
It goes back again, but this time, like...
This time what, Launders?
This time...
You're telling me they're not going to buy it with an average of $2,500? You're telling me it's not going to happen?
They actually shouldn't, even though they could. They shouldn't before and they did win. They shouldn't.
Yeah, well, they are.
They are. Because this time, I mean, the CTs are still spending a lot of money.
7 force buys consecutive. No timeout at all.
No timeout. I was thinking that even on Dust2,
are there coaches?
See timeouts?
You know what I mean?
There actually are, and new ones.
Clearly.
I meant like fresh. But
I meant like,
yeah,
you know.
Inexperienced. Oh no! Oh my God!
7 force buys in a row.
Oh wait, the contact explode on ramp works again, and guess who's not rotating lower?
CTs. They try to scramble down the vents as fast as they can. Descenti, there's already a bomb plant going down. You know there's 4 sets of eyes holding for the... Oh my God.
They aren't even... They're so uncomfortable in this retake situation.
Popping the door open. VINI looking for something. Ton of damage there for Fallen to try and deal with. VINI's looking to get into the engagement. We've got a player coming from control. CT smoke off control side so that they can focus on double door. Dumbledore.
They're walking away, aren't they? They're pretending.
They're trying to, and Fallen's going to hold them.
Oh my God, they won again. There's no way, man.
7 consecutive force buy wins.
They just contacted ramp, went lower, no second thoughts. It's the perfect call, FURIA. Stop buying guns.
2/3 of the way through this half, and we have no consecutive round wins.
Well, that's insane. That is insane. Every single round that FURIA win, they forced up into Tech 9s. And then got their upgraded guns and then lost. To a mixture of M4s and MP9s.
I mean, it's nonsense.
And if Imperial win again, and we do get to the point where this T side's good no matter what happens, but if Imperial win again, well, maybe it doesn't matter because they have the economic advantage and the other team should be saving, but then the other team still wins.
I appreciate your effort, but stop trying to make sense of this.
They're supposed to, at some point, for winning one of these rounds, get 3 rounds straight, right? Yeah. That's what's supposed to happen.
Well, unfortunately, the half is going to end before that happens.
And and FURIA are going to keep buying no matter what.
Because it's going to hit that point where it's like, it's the end of the half in 2 rounds. Might as well just keep buying. Can anybody do it? Missed off shot out of Try. 2 very low players here for the CTs. This is looking like the best start to a round with guns that FURIA have had yet.
It's got to be it.
But at the same time, it's felt this entire half like nothing's guaranteed. Ooh, smoke popped open. Very awkward here for the Ts, but they should be confident in knowing they've got the health advantage. Trying to slip into credit card. Phelps is more prepared for the upper peak, but Cello's getting dangerously close, and man, Phelps is coming back at this, finds him turned.
Oh, so awkward. Cello, what's he watching?
All that damage and first blood still goes the way of Imperial. We get the instant trade back out of Skulls.
And the op from Try is opposite vent. This actually is a hard position to dislodge with Squeaky open, but guess who's going lower again? It's the right call from FURIA. This is where Imperial have had the most trouble.
Finally. Finally, we're going to get it.
Don't say finally.
I bet it all. I bet Blez life on it.
So lucky to not define that.
2 players stepping down lower B.
I bet you anything they could win a 2v2 retake if they find this one straggler upstairs.
Queserado, I think, is still on the lobby roof. Yeah, just holding back. Hyper passive.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no way. I mean, Descenti, sorry, there is a way if Descenti just goes vent.
Stomping around.
Oh.
He's still looking for it.
Going to try it? Oh my God, they actually might.
No. They call it quits.
Wait, why though? It's a 2v2 retake.
Yeah, but Launders, they only have 35 seconds.
What the hell is going on? Why would you let them win 2 rounds in a row, though? You were about to set a record for most rounds traded back and forth.
Well, some people don't see the bigger picture.
You're thinking too small here. This is more about the record than the map.
9 rounds deep, and we get it. Consecutive round wins for FURIA. Essentially already guaranteed a solid T-side just by nature of the back and forth 4-4 score. Now it's a little more locked in. Very impactful moment there from Skulls getting the double kill from main. An awkward little bait scenario going down in lobby to at least guarantee the exit, but that's 3 kills Skulls in round 9. Clearly the biggest impact player. And that save also gives them like such a weird setup in this follow-up. Like, oh, now you're not going to force? You got an AK and an AWP, and now you've drawn the line?
Yeah, so that's the thing. They say, Uncle, they're the one to give up 2 rounds in a row. That's what they couldn't get FURIA to do. One spot, of course, they're going to go lower. If you're going to stack up, honestly, why don't you start there?
This time, no way.
Ooh.
Inside of the vent, gets the first kill, goes for the double door swing. VINI comes down into Skulls, who's on high alert. Cello and Fallen gonna come clear out this corner, and they do it well. Cello, nice kill, slides out, but Skulls is gonna sit here on the ladder.
Got the gun?
Phelps grabs the Galil, and they're gonna go save again.
Yeah, have fun with that.
All right, 6-round T-side for FURIA. They got 2 more.
Oh, the amount of rounds where if they just had early rotated 1 lower, they would have just solved all their problems. Just played start the round with 1 clock. That was it. Entire game plan for FURIA is Tech-9s to get downstairs and take advantage of the fact that Imperial uncomfortable rotating down lower. That has worked out way too well. Hilarious game so far.
A real hoot.
Try is 2 and 3.
Yeah, not quite the Dust2 situation, but also only 3 deaths.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Zenti is 10 and 3. They're losing 4-6. What's happening, man? What the hell is happening? Oh. They all have better. They basically all have better score lines than FURIA, and they're losing the game.
It's 24 deaths on Imperial, 34 deaths on FURIA.
Wow.
They're losing 6-4. Numbers sometimes don't make sense.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the only ones that matter are at the top of the screen. So. Nicely done from Queserado, finding the perfect time to slide out. And VINI trying to keep his head down, but gave a little too much space there for the T's to punish. Try, can't get up the ladder. He's going to get locked in by Yuri, who ends up getting a double kill here in this one. And all of a sudden, you know, it really did boil down to who wins consecutive rounds first. It really boiled down to just FURIA completely out-rotating Imperial, right? Getting down to the lowers so frequently. As back and forth as this half was, it did always feel like Imperial kind of left that door ajar.
Crazy, because yeah, it's like minute margins, obviously 1 or 2 Tech-9 shots, you know, underplaying ramp on a round where it's a force-up, situations like that, and that's it. I mean, FURIA very fortunate to have put together the half that they did, but they also are the more experienced Nuke team. Better wins recently. It's like the map they play. Imperial always have been sort of a weird CT team where their T-sides can like be surprisingly good, even if they're... Oh man, nice shot from Try over top of the box.
Welcome back. Not quite the fireworks we had from Dust2.
Wasn't he already 3 and 4? Or was he 2 and 3?
2 and 3.
Last round of the app. Try reconnect to the server. Fresh score line.
Ooh, Skull survives the op shot. Very mobile round for Try, and he's not going to give him any room to recalibrate, reposition. Nice support from No Way as well.
Yeah,
so everybody take a deep breath. Things seem to be returning to normal. Maybe a nice one for Imperial to just kind of sprinkle on top at the very end. Quesarado is holding for this flank. We'll see Phelps get stuffed as the shadow advantage is Quesarado's all day. 2v5 would be demanded of FURIA right now, and we've got VINI on the open A floor.
This will be quite difficult. Trying to get them to walk into fallen scope at the moment, not happening. VINI, his old teammate, holding for it, but a timing created, and oh, there he goes.
There we go, just sitting along the wall and waiting for them to come to him. If only that B site had been stacked earlier. 7 rounds to FURIA. We'll be back with their defensive half in a moment. What happens next? That's the question on everybody's mind. An incredibly zany map and a half of Counter-Strike. Dust2 was the fastest map on record here at Cologne, I swear to God. And then this first one was so back and forth until finally FURIA break through. And once they did, all looks good. So 7 rounds on a T side of Nuke. You'd think surely that's enough. but I'm a little hesitant to call it how it is.
Yeah.
Because nothing has made too much sense.
No, it does look like Imperial, though. They were gifted so many chances and then just couldn't close because of their discomfort on the map. So you think FURIA have a pretty good chance here on CT side to just, you know, have a little bit of an easier half and a close. But it's just, there's no telling what's happening right now.
No promises. Queserado's dead. Tapped out by Try.
Careful testing Try.
Quick move from the Heaven player. No pressure on the ramp man. Just gonna wait these smokes out. We'll see what goes down, but there are still some nice pieces of utility here for the CTs, one of which was that smoke. I think Skulls was just in the vent, and he got Goomba stomped by Phelps. Molly comes out from Cello at least. Yuri's been tagged in all of this. They take their time coming out into the B site, and then Fallen gets into the action, but a little too late. We've got Imperial making things interesting by picking up second pistol.
Very nice second pistol. An excellent split. And now we have to wonder what this means for the second half as we trade back and forth for the next 7 rounds.
Me, oh my. Blez gonna feel like a fool when Queserado's the lowest rated player in the series.
I mean, they're playing Nuke a ton. Like, Imperial's Nuke is actually normally solid. So, they're honestly 5-1 in their last 6 maps. Which is technically better than FURIA, except FURIA played better teams. But you cannot underrate the Brazilian practice. What we learned from Payne coming into the PGL Major. Yeah, and honestly, all of them, because they got us 7 spots at the Americas RMR.
Thank you, Brazil.
Thank you, Brazil.
Complexity, appreciate your efforts.
It literally just got 2 more spots for Complexity on Liquid.
Oh, Phelps,
of
though.
course.
Yep, looking the wrong way.
Oh,
5-7s,
my God.
collected a second.
Again.
Why not?
Again.
Yuri sprays down VINI. No, oh my God, no kills. Okay, settle down, Joaquin Phoenix, dude. Oh my God, nobody dies. Fallen survives on a single point of health.
Another force-up victory.
Wow.
But you know what happens now? It's Imperial by the Tech 9s, but they can't swing them like FURIA did.
No, and then this time it doesn't work, and
this
then
time it doesn't work.
Springboard themselves into victory here on Nuke. Blez correct about the 100% guarantee FURIA wins Nuke, and we go to a third map where Mac predicted Imperial take the series.
Uh-oh.
Yuri can't fall back. The force buy does at least establish man advantage.
That was the script. I mean, just to be clear.
Was. A little improv never hurt anybody. Sometimes we like to riff. Cello on the ramp alone. Dinked. 98 damage. He hangs on, but he tries to stick to the fight with 2 HP. Lower's gonna get swarmed. The AK picked up here by VINI, and he's thinking about credit card already.
He is. Oh, they ran Fallen. He just giving himself up.
Oh, but he gets
He takes out the wrong guy.
And then Skulls comes out from hell.
But the bomb is planted is like FURIA. There isn't a chance now for FURIA to go back downstairs. They can't go back and do this. It is going to be a save. Imperial did win the force buy. They did do what FURIA did to them in the first half.
I mean,
they did.
It just doesn't have any order to it. This is chaos incarnated into a Counter-Strike server. There was no continuity.
This is the most force-up wins ever, right? In a map. Even though it's not a streak anymore.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8, 9. Well, you have to count them weirdly because it's
9. This is 9. There are 9 rounds whereby the force buy has won. 9 rounds.
But that didn't count pistols, did it?
I did not count pistols.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip this. 8, 9.
Wow.
9 force round wins.
9 force round wins.
Over 15 rounds of
in
competition.
MR12.
Let's keep that counter going. You are witnessing history for all the wrong reasons. Descenti catches the first frag, fallen in with a trade. And it's a good day to put Descenti down because his impact has been felt across both maps. Leading the charge for Imperial again.
Don't tell me that FURIA's rotations lower are going to be a little slow.
No sweating garage. Yuri holds off. Phelps just kind of steps right into the AK-47. No guarantee even that anybody joins the bomb. Vinny's managed to cross secret, but his other two teammates still stalled outside. And now there's 3 CTs glaring at them. But obviously Vinny doesn't want to get going alone.
Oh, they don't know how far across they are.
2 stuck on red. They're going to swing out. Garage player stops it, and it is just Vinny left over.
And it'll swing back one more time. Vinny with the bomb, with some space, with the plant, and with the rotation coming in slowly.
Oh my God, he got offside.
He got offside. I mean, this is an impossible round to win. 1v4. There's too many players to trade. Vinny cannot win this round.
They've got a Molotov. They got a flashbang. 3 players to the double doors. Not one player comes at him towards decon. They clear out control. The options become limited. They know he's over here. Molotov forces him to take a fight, and all is good. Furia 4 up, making sure that even though the bomb crossed, they did a good job of containing the other 2 Ts outside. 9-7. Wow. Things return to normal.
But this is, well...
Wasn't a...
That was Furia forcing back, right?
They had saved weapons. I would consider it a full buy. I think.
They had 2 saved guns. So...
Yeah. 2 saved guns.
Which is, well, most of those rounds.
Majority M4s. Yeah, break the glass. That's right. This is an emergency. I mean, honestly, if Imperial win this round, I'll shave Blez's head.
That's crazier when you... Oh. Imagine, Connor... Okay. That's crazier than when you offer it for yourself because, well, Blez's hair is majestic.
Mm-hmm.
And...
It's worth more.
Yeah, took longer to make.
But it's okay. It's safe. Cello locks this one in. Double digits Furia. All roads point to map 3. But with how nonsensical things have been, how about we just keep this going?
Yeah, why not?
Step by step.
You can never say never in a match like this.
Definitely an electric second map in the series.
Try is still 6 and 7. 18 rounds into the game.
On the losing team. 3 mollies. Last smoke is in possession for Vinny. But it does just feel like by nature of this back and forth game, you know, you're only 3 rounds behind. I don't know, anything feels possible. That's, that's just been the precedent set here in Nuke.
And Imperial play Nuke a ton. They've won 5 out of the last 6 games. They have a slightly higher win percentage on T side. This game, it looks like Furia have been the better team in both halves somehow, but it's by winning with worse guns more consistently. Big rifles were a curse for Furia and a lot of these full buys. But mostly in the first half.
Flashbang and a few bullets, all that Yuri has to try and interrupt this. And unfortunately, he's just not on the money. They drop a player back A site. Yuri just keeps trying to pop shots through, but Phelps is finding a lot of open real estate. And the closer he gets to that B site, the little resistance there is. 4 players cross, and we don't get anybody from Furia
No
downstairs.
one has moved down. No smoke, though, here for the T side.
True.
They're going to have to run up the Astralis plant. There's no one back clock. They got to clear things out. 10 seconds! And they've gotten in.
Oh,
no way.
They jumped over. Fallen was more concerned about double doors. They let the plant go down, and that is a 5 versus 5 post-plant on B. That is a 5 versus 5 with only 14 damage dealt.
What? Descendi's out of this retake. Post-plant situation. But FURIA, they've got to use the... Oh, they don't have any mollies. They have no mollies.
They have...
They're leaving.
A frag, a flash, looking for exits.
There's no way. 5v5. No one has died. It's a full buy.
Fallen finds VINI on the exit. That is the only thing of note that goes down in this other than the round being added. I just...
What is going on?
What's it? No.
Are Brazilians allergic to lower? They just hate going downstairs on CT side. Something about it.
And we keep going.
And we keep going.
Fallen 14 and 9.
On the bright side, FURIA didn't invest a single thing. They didn't lose anybody last round. They just rebought utility, that's it.
Everybody being so economically responsible. Try opening kill. What? I heard 2 taps from Silo.
Tap from the top of Silo from Try. Swinging that thing like an op.
Pops Fallen's bubble. Descenti takes up lobby control. Of course, he's got no way towards Trophy hanging on. Guess what? There's nobody lower. Again, Cello is walking down the ramp now.
Okay,
There's
Cello.
no point of resistance for the players approaching the vents.
Like, let's see what kind of rotation Cello makes here. If he puts himself lodged into a strong spot or not. Like, as the time goes on, and he is going to clock, that's really good to see. The only question is, how are Imperial going to test him? They're making tons of noise. They're coming in from every angle. There's no one here on the ramp rotation to help Cello. He has the long-range fight.
There it is. First fight. I mean, from the position that he came. He rotates down ramp. Nobody else takes it up. The other 3 stand on A.
This is completely dysfunctional. FURIA, I for some reason when Imperial do it, I'm not as shocked, I guess. With FURIA's reputation right now on Nuke, they can kind of take upsets. FURIA, how can they make a move like this? One round where they let the bomb go down lower, no rotates at all. This round, Cello makes a good rotation. No one replenishes position on ramp. No one comes in to ramp to help fight control side so he can focus on control lower as well as decon. No support.
None.
No one's talking to each other. Can we talk to each other?
You know, they say communication is the key to good relationships. Somebody should tell FURIA. The game goes on.
The game does go on.
Imperial within touching distance of FURIA now. 1 round the difference. Nautical nonsense be something you wish. Then rush A in the follow-up. Fallen ready, though. Op is just posted. Skulls gets a double.
Okay.
Yeah, they tried something a little cheekier. Looking for that aggression into A gets them absolutely shredded. Try desperate with the no-scope and the smoke. He's going to get spammed down. It's a flawless one from FURIA. Turns out, as long as you don't go B, you don't got problems.
Honestly, like, what have we learned in this game? Just go B, right? Like, both teams, go ramp, go outside. That's the best way to do it.
Honestly, it's reassuring that FURIA have such a strong A hold because they just don't play B.
They don't play B. So,
and if you don't play B, you better defend A.
Yeah.
Which they have in this one.
I guess the idea was Imperial thought they conditioned them into, you know, underestimating A for a second, but...
no, because if we learned anything in the first
flash.
half, it's that even if you lose B 4 rounds in a row, you still don't stack it.
Like, why isn't Fallen blind in this position if they're rushing A? Imperial will take their last timeout. I think this is where the coach comes in and says, guys, why would you go A? Since when has that worked for anybody? But it's a 2-round game now, so my hope is actually restored in Imperial. No matter how weird that first half was and ended in favor of FURIA and the second pistol and everything like that, it somehow seems possible that they pull out the impossible.
Phelps trying to find the timing on the main, but nope. Cools off for a second. CT's fumbling around in heaven.
Wow,
Here we go. A forward position in lower. By God, we've seen everything now.
It's crazy. Phelps actually like kind of doubting himself, but there's actually no one here. I mean, he could literally walk into Mini. It's the right play. There's no one here.
It's his own team smoke. He's going to slide out with it, so well-timed split.
The site is open.
In total contrast to the round
no one
prior.
Here.
There's one player up in heaven and skulls. Caserado adds himself to the heaven tally just for a nade back site. We go into another 5 versus 5 post plant. Molly drops back sight, nade to follow suit. That's no way. With negligible util damage against him, Descenti gives the cover, Skulls has the trade. That's heaven cleared. Late lobby flank, Fallen, the third piece of the puzzle coming in from heaven. But it's not working well. Everybody gets turned away on the retake. What? A 5v5 again on the opposite side of the map.
What were they looking for? There was no one in Mini even, behind the smoke. Like, Phelps didn't even have to lurk outside at all. He didn't have to take Mini. There's no one to take it from. It was open. He didn't get a kill. It was literally they just walked out upper, right?
Their A site defense goes from 3 players stacked at the start of it in order to completely crush a rush into 2 guys hanging out in heaven looking at their shoes. They were hoping Cello would come up from stairs and deal with anything outer, but he was so long and so slow to it because he has to walk, and there's nobody there to slow it down.
This is the most preposterous game, round by round, I think, of
one of the games of all time.
One of the games. Insane.
Zany CS.
And now we're so close to the finish line.
Anybody's game.
Yeah, money is everything here.
Double op setup here from Cello and Fallen. Yuri pressed to the base of Silo.
Really want to milk this one, you know, for either team, because if the...
Looks like Phelps is going to fall victim to this.
He should clear it still.
He does. Oh, it works. Nice. Set up by Vinny. He hears the op rattling off too.
Oh my God.
He wants to try to pressure Fallen.
Is this because the op? He wouldn't think it rotates Mini,
right? Oh my God, they both follow through. They both walk through smoke, and the op is right there for the back shot. Fallen, goes deep. Caserado and Skulls, and then finally tries, able to come alive in a 1v4. Single kill. He hears the steps towards hell, but that Skulls primed on the top of the hut. 12th round secured for FURIA.
Holy. That's another upstairs hit, this time assisted. It's so, like, you can't see what's going to happen from the beginning of the round. This round, an opening kill for Phelps, a walk into Mini. Now, this is a round where the flash is 1 second too late, but all that had to happen after Phelps gets his kill is they exec upper and then he walks through, right? When their attention is pulled apart. So they mistime it, and now it's a half, well, it's a force up, but it's, you know, half the good guns here for Imperial.
Looking for the 10th force by win of the map.
And it's Imperial who want some more smoke upper. Or actually, it's just the ramp hit. That's the right call.
Missed it. He's going to have Phelps up in his face with the MAC-10. 2 missed shots. Can't afford that. Fallen got stuck on the vent. Oh, the floor vent stunned him, but he still comes in with a kill. Phelps trying to hyperextend. And as Fallen reroutes towards Decon, Vinny closes the doors. Descenti pops Caserado. That was the Decon player.
What's going on here? They can't plant the bomb?
Fallen, the second Decon player. The bomb's finally going to go down. The other 2 CTs are coming at this from the ramp. Overtime is still on the line.
Guys.
Yuri comes out, gets shredded by Vinny as the op exchanges hands, and we go round 24.
Where else are they going to come from? You just killed the guy as staring at decon. You don't have ramp anymore. Like, everyone is so tunnel visioned right there. You're like, where are they going to come from? What on earth is happening? This is so crazy. I mean, we deserve overtime at this point too.
Yeah, I've always wanted Counter-Strike to have more crossovers with different brands. I just never expected it to be the Looney Tunes. Because
you ever watch Team Rocket play CS? What the? This is like Hercule.
2 missed op shots at a cello. 10th force buy win of the map. 10 of them. Running out of fingers.
We're at the point now where you look at the guns on FURIA and you think, uh-oh,
they're
this is
screwed.
scary for Imperial.
Yeah, like, who are you to think a double op setup was going to work in this map?
Oh, man, 2 kills back and forth.
It's OT or map 3. That's what we're shooting for here. Phelps gets gunned down.
Oh, my God.
Critical double kill. This was 3 MP9s. If you consider it a force, you can.
Yeah.
That's up to you. I'm done trying to call it and make sense of it all. We get VINI and Tri combining and lower in a 2v4. Cut down by cello. Tri able to connect 1 op shot, but at what cost? So much health shaved off. He's got a minute to the clock. And a very tough job. They get that double setup outside of the ramp. You know, if Figo's pushing into them, trying to pluck a player off any portion of the map.
I mean, in this game, it would be a collateral.
Yeah, of course. He's just going to go for the plant. They've got him stuck behind the site. They're going to try to peek him, and you better trade. Left side comes out, and down he goes. That's 13-11 FURIA in a game with 10 force buy wins. Absolute lunacy throughout this second map, but 13 rounds is 13 rounds, and that means we go map 3. Folks, hang on to your seats. You don't want to miss whatever this is. Into Inferno, I'm just ready. I'm ready for somebody to walk away as winners.
You said we're going to get a Brazilian bonanza. Well, now we're going to get a Brazilian banana, okay? Because it's Inferno, baby.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I forgot Vinny's in the server and looking for a little bit of vengeance because there were moments early on in that, Nuke game where for sure Imperial could have stabilized. They could have stabilized the CT side by just simply defending a B bomb site for once, and from that point on, who knows if map 3 is needed. But alas. CT side for Imperial, 1 player in the boiler. Second set of Berettas waits top mid. That's 4 pistols on the A site. Oh, and it only takes 1 shot. Skulls obliterated. And with Phelps having that second set of Berettas ready, and if Boiler seems clear, there's a chance the Boiler player comes back. Now we're talking about the Beretta crossfire. With that smoke, though, they try to peek. They look for the fight themselves, and they offer up the response. Yuri to make things even.
Senti keeps this up. He's going to have a very special series. Try as well. 2 of them on Dust2. Put up miracle performances.
Yeah, it's not often you see 2 players get an above 2.0 rating in the same map.
Crazy.
But that's what Dust2 look like.
Over on the Wii stream, actually, Zanteros had a 2 impact rating over 3 maps.
Holy moly.
Holy moly. We're not even in Sweden.
Ooh, Vinny. Inferno.
It's Inferno.
You know?
Yeah.
You gotta know. If you know, you know. And Vinny knows. Yuri able to clear sight by 1 body.
Oh, he got another one.
Of course, he's going to take him down. Kate Serrato, 2 kills in, though, just like that. Blink and you miss it. Bomb to be planted. Tri is his counterpart. Smoke starts to fade, and Tri is locked into Moto. Oh! 1v3 from Kate Serrato.
That was clean, man. That was clean. That's what you need. Said no problem.
Little swagger on that one.
And he's not one of the players who has had a great series so far, so this can be a stabilizer and the most important map if they ended up winning it. Lots on the line.
Yeah, honestly, if FURIA are able to pick up a convincing win here on the third map,
Oh my
I'll
God.
just chalk up Dust2 to being caught off guard by the veto.
Second kill is crazy. Yeah, it's true. But at the same time, yeah. I mean, but at the same time, Imperial, almost like that nuke was, it just wasn't that impressive for FURIA.
It left room for improvement.
Yeah, a little bit.
It left room for improvement.
Oh, man.
But if you're not improving every day, what are you doing?
You're perfect.
That's a USP dink for 11 damage. Go ahead, make sense of that. Yuri on cleanup duty. 2 kills to his name. FURIA not wasting a moment here. 4 frags for Yuri in the conversion. 0. FURIA. Triple Mac 10 though, right? And that's the downside of not losing anybody.
Craziest part about him.
Oh, one, yep, okay. Go on.
No.
All right.
I didn't have anything that special to say. But these Mac 10s, I think that's a good sign for FURIA, who like to stay agile. Oh.
Rutro.
Man, lots of roof smokes these days.
CT roof smoke. Definitely destined for bottom banana, but a little off the mark, so can't go for top banana control with that one. It's also scary because you don't know you miss it until you peek banana.
Until you dead.
So they don't try to flex.
Naf said all utility is on purpose, but maybe it's only in CSGO.
Oh, Cello, nice route around the balcony, but it feeds a bunch of bodies into the stacked site. 3 defenders ready, but an empty gun. Oh! And then the drive-by serves up the distraction. Quesarado capitalizing as Yuri draws the crosshair off.
That is such an important position, but it's still a 2v2.
It's about time Quesarado starts to look above and beyond the rest in the server. Blez life on the line. Nice position here from Yuri as well. That one's going to catch VINI slipping, and no way.
Not even going to try it.
Going to walk away.
Not even going to test it. They love to save. And that was a weird part about Nuke, too. There were a couple moments where I was like, should you be? Really? And here, FURIA will take this one. 3 straight.
They're a hootin'.
Yeah.
They're a hollerin'.
There's going to be some energy this game. It's the final map.
You just see how annoying that route is from Cello as he falls down. Like trying to track that guy with a full spray.
Fallen is hyped about it.
Two rounds the difference on the second map. 2 rounds. That is only a couple of conversions when you have better weapons, and Imperial 2-0 this series. If Inferno goes FURIA, man, Imperial are going to be beating themselves up. Molly forcing No Way into the fight. He'll be happy about that one. Establishes first blood, falls back through it. Man advantage.
Yeah, it's a perfect counter tactic. Like just as the swing is coming in, they realize when the clear is coming on banana. So good use of the first gun. The only gun of the round.
Talk about leaving somebody stranded, though. We've got VINI playing a USP as the solo B defender. That's it.
That is Vinferno, man. No one else could pull this off. We don't know if FURIA are going to commit to B, but it really does look like they might. We'll see.
I mean, surely No Way has to rotate back. Like, any
no
sign
smoke coming in. Sure. I mean, honestly, man, if I was FURIA right now...
All locked in.
Oh, so the plan was for VINI to get everyone to help him by pushing down mid.
Well, now he's going to get the remnants of FURIA. Descenti. Oh. And they pegged him with the smoke.
Oh my god, did he create a gap? No, won't matter.
Completely forced off of it. There are guns to be saved towards top mid if they were to move that way. No lucky spray goes through, and so that is the 4-0 start to FURIA. Good job by Skulls there against the wall, catching off what was looking like a proactive Imperial move.
I always thought that with this team there would be, well, with this new change, that they would just be weaker in the front, stronger in the back. So I think like Skulls obviously adds a lot. As a more passive player, sort of like Caserado, and like there is obviously a bit of a role overlap, but just in terms of like personality, it's certainly feels like they're going to be a more like careful, slower team. But apparently their T sides on Nuke. I mean, I don't know what to say, because what we've seen so far, it shows us that they're still super unpolished.
Wow.
And not consistent. 2 kills at the end here for FURIA to clean up. But Cello himself has been struggling on the T side, and
yep, true.
so a lot of things aren't really adding up or like making a lot of sense on paper. Things for sure they have been winning the nukes, whether or not they've been convincing.
Well, FURIA's getting a little chirpy.
Yeah, they are. This map, they didn't really do it last map.
What's happened? Would everybody go outside and talk smack or something?
I guess there was no chance to win last map because they didn't win the first one. And now there's literally the first chance they can to win.
Now you're going to try to put him down, but poor VINI gets swarmed by Skulls Mac 10. M4 goes back on the line to try and spray through, but they don't really come away with it. A lot of damage, though, on the remnants of FURIA, but this is an interesting one. Cello is between 2 CTs. He's going to hear that fallback. But he doesn't know Descenti's gone deep.
Yeah, and it's so early, right? It's so early. Descenti, he's probably drooling right now because it's a minute 12, and he's about to turn the corner on T-spawn. They've got 2 people inside of B. He could literally line this up with a ruler if he wanted to.
Pull out the meter stick.
Let's bust out the protractor. Fallen is coming back to spawn. Descenti is circling the drain.
Oh my god.
And about to pop up.
Yep.
Ooh.
And he's not greedy about it.
And he said, stay in there. I've got 2 friends holding down the site and a lot of time left on the round.
40 seconds. Cello, you'd think, would have to go back to help, but Cello could also maybe go deeper. Fallen's going to just create the gap himself. So you've got a problem on ramp, but check this out.
That's
if the bomb can also get past, then suddenly we've got Cello already deep up into the A site, and honestly, Descenti can do nothing to stop Caserado with the bomb.
Yeah, Try is not here at all, so they didn't even have anybody. They thought it had a guaranteed. It's a perfect play for FURIA.
Awesome. Fallen smokes the ramp, crosses over, doesn't get exposed by the nade when it does clear, and Cello is so deep that Try gets caught off. I mean, FURIA with a huge rebound in this round, but it's not over yet. We've got Fallen sitting on 30 HP, Descenti coming back from what was a flank in the first opening seconds of this round. They are locked in backside, both of them backs against the wall. And as Fallen waits for that balcony swing, he's going to have to hope Caserado holds Moto. He will with the first one. There's a second coming. Fallen, instant headshot, pops up, and the trade's great. What an evacuation route.
Wow.
Emergency plans in place. FURIA dodge the threat of the flank and go 5-0 on Inferno.
That was a nice move from Fallen. There was no path, so he created one. That play they committed so hard to because Descenti got this kill and stayed alive, but they couldn't anticipate that smoke to steps, which meant that Try needed to rotate back sooner. He needed to be on the A site.
Yeah.
Or Descenti needed to play in front of the smoke instead.
Or, I even praised Descenti because he got 1 kill, fell back and smoked it, but in doing so, that's what reopened the door for them to leave. He could have taken that peek, lined up more than 1 shot, and tried to mow him down.
Yeah, well, they threw his smoke on Banana.
After he got the kill.
Yeah.
I'm saying, stick around and shoot for more than 1.
Keep killing.
Keep killing. Kill more, worry less.
Worry. Think less, shoot more.
He's trying to do the right thing, like just pull one off, put a smoke down, slow him down, and then Fallen. Fast on his feet, that guy.
Uh-oh, Molly gets tied up on the roof. He's on the roof.
Not the first piece of util we've seen go south. Caserado, though, nailed by 95 pieces of fragmentation. Be pulling metal out of his teeth. 10 force buy round wins on a Nuke. If you are just joining us for the 3rd map, I'll say that one more time. 10 force buy round wins on Nuke.
If you are just too...
11 HP between Caserado and Fallen. Oh, this has the makings of an Imperial round win. that nade on try could get a triple kill if Yuri's in the middle. But it's a big if and it's a big ask. Balcony currently smoked off, but will be a great avenue of attack if FURIA want to head into A.
And they do.
They'll take the apartments first.
Yeah. No one in pit means it's a good move. I mean, if they try to jump into lane, it's possible they jump into pistol low HP.
Fallen's just walking out. He's
yeah,
going to find so much open space. Considering he's low, now he can get over to the pit, and even better, oh, yeah, as good as it could get. Cello and Quesarado unravel the forward A setup. Ooh, dude, the headshots are flowing. They can do no wrong. Even with such little health, Fallen and Quesarado still stand. 6
Brutal.
0. Soon to be 7-1.
Oh, it always is.
Oh, Yuri.
We haven't cast a Brazilian team versus Brazilian team in a while.
Correct.
And yeah, 7-1 is the destined
Since the
score
major,
line.
I don't think. Since the major.
Yeah, if we even got lucky enough to well, I guess yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Probably.
We didn't do the RMRs. That would have been for sure.
Ama. As Danes say.
All right.
Well, this round's as good as any to pick up if you're Imperial.
You can get the 7-1 in a couple of ways here, so Imperial could still win this round.
Oh, he lands it, but no kill. Skull's hanging on for dear life. Fallen's going to pick up the front of the attack.
Oh my god, is this the move?
Oh man, is it ever! And Cello comes up with another entry. 2 players dead on the A site. That is a 7-0 start. And if there was a couple of ways to get to 7-1, so a couple is 2. How much is a few?
3.
Is several 7?
Yeah. Oh no. Several, I think several is 4.
Okay.
Actually, there is like one word for each number. So I like looked up, but I don't know.
It's in the name. Several. 7. Several.
Yeah, the thing is though, wouldn't you say 5 is several? If I give you 5 jelly beans and you were to tell someone how many jelly beans I gave you, you wouldn't say several?
I might.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But maybe I shouldn't.
But a few will always be 3, right?
That's fair, yeah.
And what about a lot?
10 or more.
10 or more?
Yeah.
6 jelly beans isn't a lot?
No, let's be real.
It's several?
Almost.
Many?
8.
Many is 8, several is 7?
Yeah.
Several is more than many.
Several is more.
Oh wait, no, is that
no,
true?
it's not. No, it's
Actually, that is...
several, I'm telling you, several means 7.
But a lot is not less than several.
Correct. That's why a lot is 10 or more.
Oh, 10 or more, right. If you're just missing name, though, for 6 and 5.
We'll get there.
Often.
Some.
Some, no. Maybe.
Gave me some jelly beans.
You're not crazy.
5.
Few is 3. 4 is what? Some.
Few is 3 or 4.
Giving it 2.
Yeah.
But it could be some. Could be.
Speaking of 4.
Hey? Vinny?
There was a number 4.
Oh.
On the t-shirt.
Oh, man. Damn.
Our cinematic observers are killing it.
I kind of ruined that. Sorry.
Well, pay attention, would you?
I'll try more often. More some.
Right now, he doesn't even have a couple.
And Imperial don't have any.
Cello's already on top of you. Descenti, you were doing so good.
Oh my god.
Absolute MVP up until map 3, where now FURIA take over the show. Off of the pause.
Ooh.
We get right back into it.
I should take those more regularly.
They didn't waste much time in this one. 8-0.
Well, guess it's not Destiny. Not in this game.
All you had to do was Convert versus Tech9s on Nuke.
Yeah, you wouldn't, and we wouldn't even know about this. We wouldn't even have heard. And by the way, Convert any of 10 rounds once, and we wouldn't even have heard about this game. We ended that first half of Nuke with Imperial way better and more kills than FURIA had, and yet lost because they saved so often with better guns.
I think Try was like 2 and 3 at the end of the first half.
You cannot leave this series without some regrets. 25. Tons.
Yeah. Man. We're getting flashbacks to Dust2 with how lopsided this one is. It's a bit of a smackdown in Quesarado. Not able to convert the second kill in Banana. Incendiary will keep this pack of 3 players back for now, but VINI better be careful. Bullets goes both ways. Ooh, they're going to pounce on that.
Yeah.
He's falling back, acting as if there's more to support him, but now he's on the run. He's falling back with the perfect flash, but Yuri didn't eat it. And so it is a saving grace and a 9th round straight.
Ah, no way. They can't even go for this. Another site cracked open. It felt like the kind of round where Quesarado will get both kills on these entries, but what he has been doing so much work. I mean, Yuri's 13 and 2. Question is Quesarado going to prevent Bleh from getting sacrificed into the volcano before we shave his head off and get a positive KD with this game?
That's how he doubled down, right?
I think in total right now he doesn't have that many kills.
Let's double check. Bleh said he would finish the series positive. Quesarado is currently sitting at negative 13 KD spread after the first 2 maps. He is 18 and 31, same as Cello coming into Inferno.
So he's +6 right now on this map.
Okay, that's not enough.
And he's negative 13 in total before this map starts.
He needs to go +7 more.
Does that count?
Several more frags without dying.
He must have at least several before we decide on Bleh's life.
Very brave of Bleh to put his life on this game of all games.
On this game of all games.
We got a lot of Cologne left over. It's literally day 1 of the first stage.
Right, it's 10.
That's a lot.
That's foreboding. I don't know. That's like... That's the target for Quesarado. As a man on 9. 1 foot in front of the other.
I love my job. I love Counter-Strike. I love Brazilian CS. I really... Oh, Phelps, yes, yes, yes. Feel it. He senses it.
Oh.
Cello. Oh, he got his gun back, but he turned the wrong way. So, fallen opening pick is big, but it comes with a cost. 4v4.
Oh, man. But Imperial are so terrified that it will be a B ending. They're playing leaned towards B. They're playing an extra player cheating over. They're leaving halls open once again. Remember the walkout last time? Descenti, stay on full alert, man.
Every time.
You don't have that much support right now. Oh, the rotation's going to get caught. Oh.
Phelps doesn't die immediately.
Yeah, but he isn't in the site yet. So lane's going to be open. And now it's just Descenti in the site.
Yeah, he took that second step. A step too far. An ask too large. Descenti. Oh, he's hanging on for dear life, but Quesarado's got him. Skulls, great headshot in the back-to-back here to open, to close, and to force No Way into a save. We are talking about 10 rounds straight. That's a lot.
That is madness.
And 12? 12 is all.
After Dust2, man, how is this possible? The calls have been absolutely perfect for FURIA. They picked the right site, right time, good entries, but most of the time, like, the way they've walked out into something, it's been like the least resistance possible, where they like have the trades in place. It didn't really feel like Imperial have ever tipped the scales in their favor, taken some unfair fights, gotten anyone flashed. And this map is already almost over.
Cello's just talking mad smack. He was yelling at them that entire save.
Yeah, it's wild because they had no chance of winning on Dust2, so they were quiet as mice.
Yep.
And on the second map, it was just, you cannot be proud of yourself on that map, so no one was talking. And now, they're like, yeah, we're the best team ever. Like,
now you're number one.
Now you're in top. How many freaking numbers are on this map? I feel like when 3-body problem seeing clocks everywhere.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? There's so many. And yet only 2 more to take for FURIA before the flawless half. All their transitions off of losing players, everything's been so smooth. Buttery T-side out of FURIA.
And not corny. Which is normally a very good thing to put butter on.
Damn.
Oof, and Phelps puts a little bit too much mustard on that one.
Yep, tough one, Phelps. He just oversteps it, and then Skull's caught in Descenti's cobwebs. No way, hanging on. Solo B defender, dude. Just come and support it. Vinny's got to get over here to help. Even if the smoke goes down, you just need that M4 to spam, but never mind, hold on. No way's thrown one out, which will delay things.
It's not too late to go back to the other side of the map, and that's actually what Imperial have to be concerned with. And FURIA, depends how adventurous they're feeling, but they're starting to expand again. Not finding any flanks, however. And so it looks like Imperial are correct. The fight will come towards them. They want a raw dog battle here, and I don't know who's going to get the first kill, but that's what feels like the most important thing.
Paul's got an edge to peek around. MP9 front sight holds him back. Jumping player over Orange Cello. He's got a second. And then Descenti's able to stop him, but at what cost? Half his health is gone. We go 2v2. He's going to try to dive the bomb. Oh, but he gets him after the plant, after the fact, and Quesarado queued up. Several more kills than deaths.
Here comes the slow crawl around construction, surely. Wait, no, but they're going to run out of time to do this if they go too slowly, and they just don't know where he is.
Try's got a kit at the very least, but he also shows his back, locked into the corner. Descenti versus Quesarado. 13-0 still on the line.
How is he so good at that?
FURIA making fools of Imperial and laughing in their faces all the way to the 12-0 half. A single round remains here for Imperial to get something.
Even Fallen was standing up, just having fun with it. It's Quesarado all the way in this 1v2.
Anything at all.
Cello, good trades on the entries, and I thought that first kill was going to matter for the CT side. It didn't. 2 back for Cello, 11 now for FURIA. And this turns out to be the speed run. And another roof smoke.
Yeah, not ideal, huh? Not when things are going from bad to worse. We get Yuri cleaning up Vinny, who tried his damnedest to get down Banana, but again, your smoke's not there. If there was a smoke in front of Yuri, maybe Vinny doesn't die. Oh, but no way, sends shots back. Man, advantage here for the CTs. Just get one.
I think this would be a good time to tell everybody that there was no chance it was going to be a 12-0 half.
You might be right. They've got the defense in place. They got the crossfire with Balk, but Cello missed shots. Descenti's dead. They've still got Try as the anchor. Oh, he gets cracked. Oh, and a fast move through top mid. Skulls rips heads off shoulders. And no way, blinded, dealt with swiftly. It's perfection out of FURIA. utter scenes here on map 3 of FURIA versus Imperial. We are a single round away from the very first 13-0, aka all none, of IEM Cologne 2024. And off of the back of what was a masterclass on Dust2 from Imperial, it felt like FURIA were gonna get outshot today. But oh, how things change. 12-0, folks.
It means nothing. Because the 13-0 is not going to have 18 odds to 1 for FURIA. Doesn't seem like people believe in this comeback. And we have learned this map that numbers do speak volumes.
That's
as we flew by the potential for a 7-1 scoreline all the way to 12-0. And now we have to sit back and observe as FURIA sit on the site, turtled up, ready for an A-site hit with 4 players.
If they call the site stack right,
it looks like they might have. If Moto Smoke comes down, first kill happens, and the teaser, they leave.
Not yet. Fallen too deep, dies. We get that push through Moto, spotted, try, finds one, Phelps canceled out, man advantage. It's down to just Dust2. Oh, 40 health. Oh, he gets his second. We had a Quesarado 1v3 in the first pistol, and now Dust2 has to do the same to keep the hope of beating FURIA alive. And rule number 1, you can't give up. He's got to try to find him.
And he is so scared because he knows of the Quesarado clutch. The dualies that await him. Any mistake that comes down, and all he can think is don't get egged. Plant comes in.
One frag. One headshot from the all-none. Dust2 still worried about the Apps flank, but as he exposes himself, he gets popped. FURIA with a total comeback in this series. Smashed on Dust2, nonsensical counter-strike on Nuke, and then a 13-0 to close. If you signed up tonight for this Brazilian bonanza, I hope you've at the very least had fun.